It's too, what say? It's too black for them. Is that I want to know if it's too bomb-clad black for them, or it's too right for them?
I'm always looking for an angle. And one angle that I had for a few years, man, every September I'd put out a remix for Freshers Week. And it was just because no one was really covering that, and it was an excuse, you know, to go and do the uni circuit, you know what I mean? So one year we did this remix, and I was like, you know what? The Control song just came out, and I was like, I know so many sick MCs. And I messaged every single sick MC in my phone. These man's answered the call, man. And we went on like about a nearly 8-minute rampage of just bars. And it got such a sick response, man. It was like, you know what? Next year we ain't even doing a remix. Let's do an EP together, man. And so we formed the crew, and then the response was like, you know what? We just kind of touching the surface here. There's a lot more we can do with this. And it came less about just doing something for the students and actually Freshers as a movement.
Better believe a black boy from the back streets of Babylon is a boss on the bass, I'm a boss, carry loss on my face from a place where the black boys get lost on the bass. Had the grace, had the taste, had to face the racists. Bad cases from the matrix, now I lace it, flown to the craziest places. Any stereotypical test, I aced it. A is a teacher, A is a leader, A is a preacher, A is a black man. On the ray is a creeper. From a home in Jamaica, I need you to air this though. Raise your heads and protect your soul. Don't act like a slave with the chains and dope. Don't act like a clown cause they paid you, bro.
Radio.com. The Flip Life Radio Show, our special guest, Freshers in the building. Right, with this show, Flip Life Radio Show, we try to get straight into it. Because when we first started the show, we wrote a list of topics. Yeah. And that was there already, like, oh, we've been meaning to do this show for a minute. So it's like, so we put the question together, should rappers stop saying the N-word?
Yo, Scan. It's like everyone's talking about this N-word, some taboo thing. It's 9/11 up in the naughty north. Now emerges the source of a supernatural force.
Yo, we need this. Go. So, should rappers keep saying it?
No. Facts. Full stop. And the thing is, and I'm talking to everyone, I'm not talking about like non-black people saying the N-word. I'm talking about black people saying the N-word. Like, for me, the history of that word is crazy, and when people say about reclaiming it for power, nah, that's whack. Identity, neglect, control, navigate through souls, numb to the numb nuts, number one on the come up, none in my league, no way Jose, nimble as I proceed, knocking down nobodies. People in society have allowed the dominant forces to make things okay. So when we talk about like mumble rappers, I'm asking my students like, what is he saying? And they can't tell me, but they like it. And I'm like, why do you like it? And like, well, everyone likes it. But why do you like it? Don't get it twisted, bro. I was one of those guys that behind the scene, I caught myself saying it. To my peeps, like, or behind the scene. But I was so conscious that if I'm gonna record a song and I actually feel this way, I can't use that word. I can't even use that word even when we're talking like this.
But ain't it important to educate people?
100.
It's to educate them on that word, man. Because there's a lot of youths in the ends, in the hood, wherever, even in high society, man. They have no idea where their history is coming from. But they're singing along to N-words in Paris. Like, full voice. Even if they're standing next to black guys.
It's got a history to it.
Because they're just not aware.
Our schooling of hip hop is different to the guys that are listening to it now. So when we came in, it was about battling, MCing, hip hop.
That word was there though.
It was there, but how many of us were using that in our songs?
Nitpicking, high noon gunslingers, cuz take a hike. About to take this verse off like the side of my Nikes.
I spent my whole life hearing the N-word.
It is designed to
but not as much as it's being used today.
It's an expression of hate.
Just going back to being lyricists and loving hip hop as an art form, it was a challenge because Scandu's pretty much brought that concept to the table.
I feel like I'm in Nazareth, blessed with the talented abundance. Nobody do it passionate as I. Like nunchucks, I cause chain reactions. At night, I don't sleep good until I know my Negroes are nice. No room for no negative.
Have a black person, MC, whatever, using that word, what they are basically saying to the rest of the society is I'm okay with the label that they gave me. And because I'm okay with it and I'm popular, then you might feel a bit more comfortable, not only to hear it, but it might slip out your mouth. Oh, but Kanye said it, Jay-Z said it.
I was that kid that heard all these rappers and thought saying the N-word, I was gonna say it there, saying the N-word was acceptable, like I can just say it like saying any other word. As you get older, obviously you get more conscious about what you're saying, and you're like, you know what, I can't really say them things there, you know? Especially when your mum's saying don't do that.
I can't lie, I enjoy the movement. You are extra professional as well, man. I just want to say we really do appreciate Archer for coming here dressed correctly.
In the group, everyone's different. You can, like, we're all different. Like, we're all different. Dre's the maddest guy, you know. Dre, we'll be in West End having a meeting, going to the pub, have a nice meeting. My man will be on his phone and holler at a random person and say, "Do you mind if I take my picture with you?"
For the snap, bro.
Like, he's that guy. Like, he's not afraid to like speak to the people
when they're paying, yeah.
No, fam.
Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me. Allow me, bro.
Nah,
I'm just a friendly guy. Yeah, what's your definition of love? Love, yeah, what's love to you? What's love? Writing letters to your people when you're locked up. Always got my wits about me cause I'm not dumb. Mutton dressed as lamb, I can tell that's not love.
I'm curious. Do you know what, because I'm kind of hungry? I'm Persian. My definition of love is perfectly cooked rice.
If I call you fam, I ain't saying that for fun. You ain't pulling wool over my eyes, no I'm not the one you can be fake with. No, not at all. I'm the type to show love that's unconditional.
My definition of love is probably being with someone that you can 100% trust, no matter what happens.
So for me, love is not necessarily spelling the word love out. It's about the emotions, how you feel. Just that little lyric there, she keeps on passing me by. I had feelings for her, never got to express myself. Maybe I might meet her one day, but my missus will slap me down for that anyway.
When you get when you're giving it to the one. Love is when you sacrifice all of the above. Love is when I see you. Guarantee I got the love that's true. Ain't that the truth? What's love?
Other kinds of love. What is love? It's the love you feel for a border terrier. Yeah. And you say the word balls to her. That is her definition of love. I mean, by green tennis objects.
Mind, at 16 weeks, I could see your heart beating. Inside my wife, my latest creation, growing. I had to praise the 7 deities. I can't lose you, we need a safe pregnancy. I put in overtime, saving up my pennies, so we can stock up on the wet wipes.
Have a genuinely love nature as human beings. Everybody wants to be
That's how
loved.
you're born, you know what I mean? You're not born with any other agenda but love. Each other. Love is respect. And love doesn't have an agenda.
If you just joined us, you're right here locked into Soho Radio with myself, Kish Cash One, taking up till 10. You know the drill, you know the deal. Yo, and we are joined by the freshest crew, and yo, that was What's Love. And I have to say, the vibes on that, the positivity, the lyricism, the musicality, I mean, that was real warm.
I think it's just honest, you know. If you listen to the track, all 3 verses are very different. About talking about love. Like my verse is basically saying how not to love. Scan's verse is very personal, so he's talking about his children. And Archer is talking about music. So it's different perspectives about love, and I'm sure everyone's got that.
What is dropping exactly this Thursday?
So this Thursday, man, is our first official release on iTunes. It's the FRSHRZ EP. It's the first release from our label. Rodney P's on the EP.
Rodney P. That's one of the GODs.
Yeah, man. We've got Rodney on it. We've got Cy Philly from Cypher.
Yes.
Is on the project.
Luton represents.
Of course, man. And we've got Logic from People's Army.
Wow.
It's also on the project. And then we've got artists, young artists that we're bringing through, like such as Dak Martin, who's with us today.
Yes.
Started in the mind is what it sounded like. Started in the mind is what it sounded like. Mine is going off, I never found a vice. Then I found a vice. These hands, lips around the mic. These feet, getting down the mic. Jordan Jackson, tell me how you like. Billie Jean could tell me she was like, and I could make her jump. Man, when I arrive, put that on my right, put that on my left.
I always want to challenge myself. I always want to hear something I've never heard before in hip hop. And so that's why we go in with certain topics and we try and expand on things. Earlier in the year we put out a single called Black Pride, which tackled sickle cell anemia. Obviously it's relevant right now because we've just lost Prodigy. And we felt it was necessary because we lost a close friend to us from the same disease. He was only 33. Wow. It was important to really shine the light on that, man. And when we did the track, a lot of people reached out to us and was like, you know what, we commend you for going there, because no one really did before that.
It's shining light on that, you know. I hope it inspires other people to do the same. I want to play one more track, you know. This one's got Dak on it because it's got Dak inside Philly on it, right? It's Black Pride 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So this is the sequel to the track I was talking about earlier on, which was about sickle cell awareness.
Yes.
Literally, when we was putting the track together, I did hit up a few producers and let them know that this is the song I want to do, this is the song I want to sample to do it. Yep. And I got multiple versions, man. So the first version was produced by Duke 84, but then we got a very up-tempo version produced by the legendary Nutty P. Yeah, so Nutty blessed us with this, and then we got Dak on it, got Philly jumped on it, and Logic jumped on it, man, and it's a banger, man.
Okay, cool. Well, without further ado, let's just bust this. Keep it all city, people.
I said melanin full up, DJ pull up is part of my heritage. Garnet silk art analysis, what I heard every Sunday at Grand Jazz, black not a cast. This is me, not a mask. Mix the light with the dark. Every struggle is a struggle, let us give it up. For every elder we came on the wind rush. We never came on a boat like banana. See, we came from Nigeria, Ghana, trying to find hope. Wash my face in black soap. Yeah, my skin shines. Sunshine energizes mine. My hair here is silky, let it grow. My African blood means like I'm big like Roddick Bow. Yeah, you done.
Shout out to Spider-Man, Itch Your Fam, Freshest Crew,
Variable wavelengths, man.
Archer in the building.
Dre Styles, what's up, people? Good evening, good evening.
So the first obvious question is, you got the EP coming out, what's it called?
Indeed.
FRSHRZ EP.
FRSHRZ EP.
Oh man, and it's a beautiful piece of work, man. It's 6 tracks, 6 different producers, and you know, we got a chance to showcase everybody that's on the label as well as some hip hop legends that are on this project as well, man. So you know, it's a big co-sign. So it's kind of like full circle as well, yeah.
It's the journey, bro. From when we decided to do this FRSHRZ thing up until now, bro. Everything we've gone through, the trials and tribulations, like it's mad. When you really deep it, it's like real. We've actually gone through a lot to get this thing out, bro. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's been phenomenal, and for that reason, I get this like proud feeling. You know what I mean? It's like, rah, listen to the music, man.
Our whole ethos is bringing people through. Shout out to Keisha Simpson, Duke 84, Dak Martin. Like our thing is like, and we had this meeting like maybe a year ago, more than that. FRSHRZ isn't about us three. No. It's a mad thing, like FRSHRZ, and if you notice, anyone that's been following the FRSHRZ, this is the first project where we put our faces on the cover. Yeah. We've never ever put our faces on the cover. It's weird because we knew that everything we were trying to do was about the movement. It wasn't like, it's about Dre, it's about Scandal, it's about Archer. It's about what we embody as a culture. So I think, in that sense, we are trying to bring through the new cut, and we're always on the lookout.
Yeah, but also making it known that we appreciate what was before us. I just think it's important to recognise what's come before you, so you know where you're going.
That's right. Just being a fan of hip hop, man. We're standing next to Archer at Cargo and hearing Bionic say, if it wasn't for your London Posse tune, our reunion might not have happened. Big up Global Faction for the video as well, man. We shot that in Brixton, and I told him I wanted to do the old school vibe, and he kind of took it back to the early 90s with how he VHS style.
Reppin' real hip-hop with real London accents.
Decided to rhythm killer from the LDN. Come from make a little hustle with my MC friends. Long time a day you ask them where them I defend. I'm of the people for the people, man, them know me on the end. Don't talk already, now talk again. Be a boom style and all them rock cloth again. Hey, them little heifers want to come try testers, but I'm saying fuck that food boy, big up the FRSHRZ.
We've got FRSHRZ, they're gonna bless the mic very, 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 very shortly, man. Don't go anywhere, listeners.
I know about the London Posse. Mash up every show with my London Posse. You can't chuck a thing to the London Posse. We do the damn thing, we are the London Posse.
Let's talk about FRSHRZ, man. So explain the idea, the philosophy behind FRSHRZ, man.
I mean, it goes to this guy here. Scandus is the captain of the ship. Okay. So Scandus kind of hit me up 4 or 5 years ago. He was like, I got this idea. And originally it was just like a one-off, so he's like FRSHRZ Week, University, let's do like a dub of a song that's hot.
Hence the name.
Yeah, exactly. So we started off with, if I'm not mistaken, it was the Jay-Z and Kanye.
Oh yeah.
N-word in Paris.
I'm glad you didn't remember.
No, it wasn't. Nah, it wasn't even that. It was Otis. It was Otis.
Okay.
So me and Scandoos originally, we just went back to back, and I think the next one we did was the Control.
Okay.
And it was myself, Scandoos, Stray, and my boy Governor, original One Crew member.
Governor, he sounds well hard.
Like Governor's like one of my heroes. So it was a nice track, and it kind of started from there, man. And then Scan was like, let's make it official.
Yeah, man.
Okay. And how's this been received? What's the reception like?
I think what was missing a lot and I think universally hip hop across the world, what was missing is that creativity again. We started falling into this whole trap scene or mumble rap or whatever you want to call it. This new commercial hip hop that has gone so far away from the original core that when you have someone bringing something that sounds like it should be, you get excited. Like if you're an actual hip hop head, you will get excited at the N-word. Because N-word is lyrics, it's concept, it's vibe, it's like challenge. So for me, it's like when I hear something else that's on a similar vein, I get excited again about hip hop, man.
That's one of the reasons why you guys are on it. You know, you can imagine we get approached by a lot of people, but we got to represent what we do. We're like hip hop back in the day, playing music from back in the day, and we give the cats like Leo Coltrane, come from Brooklyn. You guys obviously live in the manor, but a bit of shine.
Yeah, man.
And we're feeling the vibe, we're feeling the lyrics. Preserve the culture. That's what we're about. Man.
Thank you so much for inviting us. Like we respect that. I think the thing with Freshers is we know what we can do. We know what we're about. We know there's a bigger movement, and I think when certain DJs or stations reach out to us, like that just shows me that there's still people out there that care.
No doubt,
so
man.
thank you very much for that,
man. We're gonna bust into a little cypher.
1, 2, check. Yo, I bring thunder and lightning. Inciting the heads when I'm writing, inviting the dead to my shows, it's a live ting. I'm biting the bread, igniting the lines that were said on my bed, just rhyming. I'm skiving from life, twisted off reality, grab the knife from the bookshelves, hiding behind verses, passages, scriptures, the pictures distorted, awkward I walk, giving no thought to limits, MCs and plastic gimmicks of my unique spirit. Raw hearts know it when they hear it, devils fear it, revitalize my image in the face of disaster, plaster the lyrics on road and let the people know spitting it ice cold with no chaser.
Where your boy Scandoos has to step on the other side of the mic.
Here we go.
Because the Freshers are in the building. Freshers have a big EP coming out.
Yep.
And it is literally promo tour time. So Freshers EP is like on pre-sale.
Get it now.
Officially kicked off the radio tour. So there's another 6 interviews in the next 6 days.
Okay, but honestly, where can I get Tracky? Because I really like one.
We got everything. Like we got the whole shebang, the hoodies, the t-shirts, the hats, wristbands. I think we're gonna start doing like
get some badges,
Oyster card holders. Like we're gonna, because it's called Freshers, we might even do some shower gel. Might do some hair products, you know, like a little aftershave cologne thing.
Nothing to say. Swimsuit.
You know, I was even thinking if we do the Freshers gym wear. Freshers gym wear in the gym when you're working out.
And towels.
And the towels. Yeah. So you refresh yourself.
I think we need to discuss this in private, lads.
And where can I catch you guys? You doing any live performances?
Okay, so we got the launch party on the 27th of the 7th, 17 next week at Ritzy, Brixton.
I'm in the game. I'm in the game. I'm in the game. EA Sports. Are you in the game? Are you in the game? EA Sports. I'm in the game. I'm in the game. EA Sports.
Hey guys, I'm Keisha Simpson. I'm really excited about tonight. We've worked so hard on this EP. I do the vocals for the Freshers.
So it's been a very grueling week, man. We just done the radio tour. Well, the majority of the shows, radio shows, man. As you've probably seen already, a lot of late nights, running up and down, just about to do the EP launch, man. Very excited for it, because we put a lot of work in. The EP came out today, doing very well in the iTunes charts, and yeah, man, getting a lot of good feedback.
Cool. Dre Styles, 1/3 of the Freshers, aka the wild card, because I just say what the fuck I want. We just came off the radio tour. That was very interesting for me because obviously I need more media training than those guys, do you know what I mean? And it's very hard not to swear on radio, you know, when you really want to say what you feel. But apart from that, it was tiring, but we enjoyed it.
What's up, it's your boy Dark Martin. We're here at the Ritzy for the FRSHRZ EP launch.
What's happening? This is Archer, 1/3 of the FRSHRZ. Big up to the FRSHRZ movement. We are now at the Ritzy after a long, extensive radio tour promoting the new EP, FRSHRZ EP. Yeah, we're all tired, but we're all happy. Like, thank you to everyone that pre-ordered, bought it, playing it, supporting it, reposting, all of that good stuff. People that are here tonight, you know who you are.
And then, yeah, then we're back on the road again, a few more shows, and then off to Prague. Dope. So yeah, well, we're gonna go out on one more FRSHRZ track.
Ooh, you choose.
From the EP. Huh? Plug it off the EP, man. What one should we roll out on? Dre Styles.
I was saying, N-word.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. No, EA Sports. EA Sports.
Ooh.
No. Actually, no.
Here we go.
Black Pride. No. Actually. Letter to the youth.
Yeah?
No. Actually, yeah. Letter to the youth.
You sure?
I just wanted to say every track so they knew what was going on.
So that's us until next week, man. So love, peace, and hair grease. It's your boy Scandu's Hip Hop Original alongside
Deluxe.
Hey! Alongside
Dre Styles.
And alongside
Archer Tech. Shout out to London Creative in the building as well.
Big up London Creative, big up Chris the Engineer as always, big up Noam.
Yeah.
You didn't want to sing us off the air, but it's all love. And yeah, man, we're going to leave you with this one. This is Letter to the Youth. Exclusive, FRSHRZ new EP.
This is a letter to the youths. If your mother wasn't there, or daddy wasn't there, or you was in care, or you was like life ain't fair, then put the peace signs in the air, yeah. This is a letter to the youths. If your mother wasn't there, or daddy wasn't there, or you was in care, or you was like life ain't fair, then put the peace signs in the air, yeah. This is a letter to the youths. If your mother wasn't there, or daddy wasn't there, or you was in care, or you was like life ain't fair, then put the peace signs in the air, yeah. This is a letter to the youths. If your mother wasn't there, or